College Football Thursday. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Craig Ben, a.k.a. Cash Keg, back with some college football action on Thursday. PrizePicks didn't give us a ton to look at here, but we're going to talk about three plays that we do like. We're going to jump on them. Hopefully jump on one play that could have a really nice multiplier on some things, depending on how news shakes out. And I'll take a chance on him on a few. Again, don't have a ton here, but we'll jump on it. We'll talk a few plays, give you some analysis that I did find, and hopefully it helps you out and enjoy a little college football on Thursday. Big slate, a lot of games for Thursday coming up to week one there, really starting Saturday. So if you don't have that account, you want to join us, use that promo code CashCake and get yourself $50 instantly playing that $5. So with that, let's dive in. Let's talk a little college football. All right, hopefully the desktop version of PrizePicks will stay up for me long enough to go through these plays, because it has been brutal with Aaron out. If you've noticed, it's been tough. So hopefully it stays up long enough to do this video, because it's been tough to have it up long enough just to go through some of these plays. So what we're going to do here, we're going to give you three plays. I'm going to give you two Goblin plays. I'm going to give you one Demon play that I do like. We'll start with the Goblin plays, and we'll start with Colorado, right? There's not a ton here on the board in terms of, I wish they would split this out by day where I could just hit Thursday, but they have Saturday games Friday. I kind of wanted to just do a Thursday video and then kind of do one for Friday and do one for Saturday. Maybe Zach will join me in one of these and we can talk the bigger slate on Saturday. But I thought I'd come here early and knock one out for Thursday. The big thing here for Colorado, they've had some receivers come in, right? We all know Travis Hunter here. I think he's the one that I like the most in this Goblin. Just absolute stud. Not a whole lot to say about him. They're very pass-heavy offense. If you don't know about Colorado with Dion there, I think you have to be under a rock to not know it. But they did bring some other guys over. If you've watched college football, Will Shepard come over from Vanderbilt. So he should be on the outside. We should see Wester. He actually came over from FAU. He's a stud in the slot. And then Jimmy Horn was there last year. And we should see Jimmy Horn out there in those four wide receiver sets. There's a ton of talent here. They're going to throw the ball a ton. I don't think, these guys are going to be able to stop them at all. So I'm going to take the Travis Hunter at 39.5. I kind of look at the lines, the regular lines. The one that moved the most was Jimmy Horn. It opened up at 59.5, and it got pushed all the way down to 45.5. Again, I think he'll be out there in four wide receiver sets, but he is kind of the backup slot guy with, I think Wester is going to be that starter. But again, they're going to spread the ball out a ton. I feel the most comfortable with Travis Hunter at 39.5 or Will Shepard if you're going to do one of those. Travis Hunter has the biggest line at 66.5 for a regular line, and then Wester. Shepard sitting at 62.5. So that's kind of where I would look at those things. Again, I think they're going to spread the ball around, but I think Travis Hunter, he can get there in one play, just super dynamic. The other one we're going to look at is we're going to look at the rush and reception touchdowns. We got two of them coming from here. First one, just absolute stud. There are some question marks with this team for sure, and that's North Carolina. Amorion Hampton. Again, we're going to get this as a Goblin here. We're only at 1.6x for these two guys, but I got a Demon play that's going to really push these over the edge. So Amorion Hampton, I don't need to say a lot about him if you know about North Carolina football. He's an absolute stud. The big worry is a lot of that offensive line did move out. We know Drake May's gone to the NFL now with the Patriots. And, so there's some question marks there. And here's some question marks at quarterback, right? You see some, beat writers out there talk about it's going to be Max Johnson. The Texas A&M LSU transfer is going to be Harrell. I'm not sure, but I do know that Hampton is going to get a ton of work. He is their stud running back. If they had a great offensive line, which they could through the year, I don't know, but there's just a lot of question marks with it. He's going to get in the box a ton, right? So I like this. I think he easily gets in the box here, going up against Minnesota. Now they play a fast. This is like Minnesota plays really slow. And then we got North Carolina plays really fast, up tempo. So it's going to be fun. Now they're a balanced offense. They'll throw the ball too, but they are an up tempo offense. Whereas Minnesota, on the other hand, they are a team that plays pretty slow in that spread option. And they're a super run heavy team. Now, if you see this, we got Darius Taylor up here for Minnesota and Marcus Major. Now, here's where we're going to pull in this demon play here, and that is more than a half rushed reception touchdown for Marcus Major. Darius Taylor right now, there's some concerns. He had an injury there in camp, so I don't think he's going to play. I really don't. And if you think he's going to sit, like this line's going to go, this is going to be a goblin by the time if he is marked out. It'd be right here. He just moved this goblin and put it right here. That's what he's going to be. But if Darius Taylor is ruled out, which I think is going to happen, I want to jump on this and get on Marcus Major, as his backup there. He's an OU transfer, big back. So if you've ever watched Minnesota football, Mo Ibrahim, is a big dude. Marcus Major is bigger than he is. And so I think this is where they go goal line wise for sure, and they run the ball a ton. I just really love this play as a Devil. Sure, there's risk in this because if Darius Taylor's going to play, then we might not see as much Marcus Major. So there is the risk with this play. But if Darius Taylor does sit, this is not going to stay this way. So it's one of those things where I don't mind playing this. If you want to play it, if we play as a power play, we're getting 6.25x instead of 5x here. And that's where I'm kind of leaning, going this way with Marcus Major in this play. Again, they don't really give us a ton out here. Again, a lot of these are Friday plays or Saturday plays. I just want to do a video strictly for Thursday. And again, they're going to run extremely heavy on Minnesota's side. So that's one of those things where there's no other line for Marcus Major besides that touchdown. So that's what kind of makes it tough in terms of it's just that touchdown. I wish we had yards or something else. Taylor stuff's still up there, right? He's at 68.5. It's one of those things like, yeah, if he plays, I think he's going to run a ton. But if he does sit, maybe they split it a little bit, We got Bangura as well, on third string, coming over from Ohio from the MAC. So, it might be those guys. But that's where I'm kind of leaning. Again, we don't have a ton. This is the three plays I'm looking at. And Marcus Major kind of makes this happen, right? If you want to use a couple of these with some other plays with WNBA that we have going on or baseball or something like that, I just kind of want to talk about three plays for Thursday. We'll do some of the regular plays for Saturday when we have a bigger slate and there's more options to pick from. Again, it's a big slate to Thursday, but PrizePicks is just not giving us a lot to work with, and so that's where we kind of have to sit right now. So if I had my favorite play, I probably took Hampton to get in the box for sure. Then Hunter, of course, and then again, I really love this Major play, especially if Darius Taylor sits, and that's going to make or break that play. I think he's going to be out, and I would jump on this if you think he's going to be out as well, just because he's a big boy, and I think he gets in the box at least once for us. So with that, again, appreciate you guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more college football action. Let me know in the comments your favorite play for college football on PrizePicks for Thursday. And like always, I will see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.